Good morning, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started. My name is Jentry Daniel. I am an ER physician assistant. I also have a bachelor's degree in human nutrition. And recently, my husband and I's passion has just exploded into the nutrition world. Good morning, Christy. We are so passionate about helping people understand nutrition, dive through the research, see what's most beneficial for people, and bring that information to the public. We also have a health and wellness company that we're working on using products to help get people to their nutrition goals. We have a huge push this week that we've been excited about being a part of and really hitting goals on that. But this morning, yes, I love that you're from Georgia, checking in all the way over here. Thanks so much, Christy. So this morning, we have been talking about for the past 2 to 3 weeks now about things that wreck your metabolism, right? So this yo-yo dieting wrecks your metabolism. Constant calorie restriction can wreck your metabolism. And metabolism generally slows down as we age. It slows down as we gain weight. So there's so many things that we've done throughout our lives that's really messed up our metabolism. But I'm here to tell you that it is not forever and that we can change it. And here's a few, 7 specifically, steps that we can take to improve our metabolism to help us get to that weight loss that we're looking for. So metabolism in general, that's how efficient or inefficient our bodies are using calories. And interestingly, we actually want our bodies to be inefficient. Okay, so let's talk about that a little bit. An efficient body uses very few calories to perform its activities. Either working in the gym, moving about your day, those kinds of things. So if you're a high-level athlete and you're training for an event and you're a triathlon, you want to be highly efficient, right? Because you want to use as few calories as possible to go the length, to go the distance. However, if you're looking for weight loss, you want your body to be inefficient with their calorie use, meaning you want to burn a lot of calories with less activity so that you're not have to run on the treadmill all day long. So that's the goal, is to be inefficient with our calorie use. And to do that, there's a few things that we can boost our metabolism, but also doing so is helping you to burn calories more, even just with normal activities throughout your day, not just necessarily in the gym. So number 1 proven way to boost your metabolism at any age is to eat more protein. Okay, we have got to get more protein in our diet. Okay, and not necessarily just a huge steak at night, but eating protein all throughout the day has been shown to boost metabolism. And I'll tell you why. There is a thing called the thermogenic effect of food, meaning that it takes work to process and break down food, store the nutrients, rebuild the muscle tissue, or whatever else you're rebuilding during that process. It takes work, and work is calories burned, okay? And protein is harder to process on our body than simple carbohydrates and easy fats. So eating more protein means that our body's working harder throughout the day to store and utilize that protein, break it down into building blocks that we can use. So eating protein throughout your day can boost your metabolism, okay? Another great thing about eating protein throughout the day is that it makes you feel more full, it makes you feel more satiated, so you're less hungry, so you can eat less. So that's another huge perk. Hey Maria, good morning everybody. Something that I do, so I'm a terrible protein eater. My husband yells at me all the time for doing this. But I don't crave meats a lot of time, and you can only eat so much cheese and peanut butter and things like that. So I take our superfood nutrition shake twice a day with a couple of their high protein snacks, and that has been instrumental in helping me achieve my protein goals throughout the day. Number 2, most proven thing that you can do to boost your metabolism is HIIT training. So HIIT training is high intensity interval training. Every single person should be doing this at some point in time in their exercise routine. You don't have to do HIIT training every single day. You don't have to do HIIT training as the main part of your physical activity, but you have got to incorporate it at some level into your physical activity. What it does is, like we said, we want to become inefficient with our calorie use. So if you are a runner and you are always a runner, and I am a huge fan of running, but if that's all you do, your body becomes incredibly efficient at it. So you burn fewer and fewer calories the more months and years that you run with the same activity level, okay? Same thing for if you always swim, or if you always rollerblade, or if you always lift the same weights every single time. Your body becomes really good and really efficient with those. So by doing HIIT training, it's high intensity interval training. You're constantly varying the activity, making your body kind of confused and have to say, whoa, what's going on today? It becomes inefficient, you burn more calories, wonderful things happen, okay? Another great thing about HIIT training is you burn calories way after the activity. So a lot of times this is a great solution. If you only have 10 minutes a day or 20 minutes a day to get a quick HIIT session in, you may only burn, 100, 150 calories during that session, but you're gonna burn calories for the next 3 to 4 hours, equivalent to that of a longer workout. So it's really super effective that way. Third thing we need to do to increase our metabolism is to lift weights, to push some heavy weight, okay? And there's a few reasons for this. One, we're eating protein throughout the day, right? We're eating protein to help stimulate our metabolism. By lifting weights, we're converting that into more muscle mass, right? And more muscle mass burns more energy, okay? So our muscles use so much energy throughout the day. Think about what we have to engage to stand up, to sit up out of bed, cooking in the kitchen, moving back and forth. We engage our muscles constantly, okay? So the more muscle mass that we have, the more calories we're gonna burn, the more our metabolism is boosted. You don't have to go in there and you don't have to deadlift 425 like my husband did, but constantly adding some weight routine is gonna be an effective way to boost your metabolism. Let's see, let's do 4. So daily frequent movements throughout your day, okay? So something that the Apple Watch has incorporated is like this activity thing or standing thing. And it cracks me up because my husband's always like, oh, I gotta stand up. And I'm like, we've been busy all day. Why do you have to stand up this hour? I don't know. I don't have an Apple Watch, but they have some system like that. But there's a good point to it. So you can't just hit it at the gym really hard for an hour and then sit all day, okay? I get a lot of us have that in our job, but increasing your activity every single hour can be huge in boosting your metabolism because you're just getting that heart rate fluctuation throughout that time. So take a lap around your building if you have a 10-minute break. There was like a plank challenge that was going around that people were like planking in their offices every hour for a minute or something like that. There's so many ways. And people who are like jittery, like toe tappers or people who like move pins, they've been proven to burn more calories, just that constant movement. So think of creative ways that you can add some level of activity that's 2 to 5 minutes long every hour or two in your day to kind of ramp that up. Things that you can eat or drink to boost your metabolism. So green tea and oolong tree have been proven to increase your metabolism. I love this because it's an alternative to those sugary sweet drinks that we all crave. So drinking these teas can be a good boost. Eating spicy foods because spice has capsaicin in it, and capsaicin is shown to boost metabolism. My caveat to this is that it takes a lot to really have any thermogenic effect. We're talking like quite a bit to get 10 or 15 calories. So don't go giving yourself heartburn if this is your only purpose. There's so many of the other ways that are way more effective. Eating more medium chain fatty acids, so using coconut oil. Coconut oil is one of the best sources of medium chain fatty acids, and it's been shown to improve metabolism. So adding coconut oil through your cooking into your coffee, things like that could be a good boost. And then the last thing I want to talk to you guys about today is sleep. So we know that poor sleep slows your metabolism. So we can only infer that good sleep improves your metabolism, or at least prevents the slowing of your metabolism, okay? And we all know this. We all know it's important to sleep, but very few of us prioritize that. And it's just so important to give your body rest, give your digestive system rest, your brain. It's just so important to kind of start the new day fresh. Of these that we've talked about, in my opinion, the most important and most effective pieces are going to be to eating more protein throughout your day. Specifically, whey protein is an excellent thermogenic source. HIIT training is going to change your life if you're not incorporating it now, and lifting weights. So, very generally simple things to do. Yes, Casey loves sleep. That's what he tells me from upstairs. I love it. So those are 3 things that we can all incorporate into our daily life to boost that metabolism. And it's going to be a slow process. You're not going to burn, 1,700 calories a day, and tomorrow you do these things and it's going to be 1,900 calories forever. I mean, it is a slow process, but it's something that you have control of. I think this very well ties into people. On my first post, people were wanting to know what they can do if they are hypothyroid or have thyroid problems to lose weight, because it's a little bit more challenging. And I think this totally ties in with that. So first and foremost, if you're hypothyroid, you need to see a doctor. You got to get on thyroid medication. You need to optimize that medication, or else, your hormonal imbalance, you're going to be fighting against that forever. But once that is optimized and under control, people still have trouble losing weight, and increasing your metabolism by doing these things can be super effective. 2 other things that I found for people specifically with hypothyroidism that can help them in the weight loss process is increasing your selenium and zinc. These are 2 minerals super important for thyroid hormone production. And by increasing this in your diet, your thyroid can be more effective, create more thyroid hormone, and help yourself that way. So foods that are rich in zinc and selenium are Brazil nuts, beef, chicken, eggs, tuna, and legumes. Zinc is also found in shellfish, okay? So if you're increasing your protein, you're probably getting in more eggs, beef, chicken, legumes, dairy products like whey protein. So you're getting those nutrients if you're already increasing your protein, which is awesome. Okay? So let me know if you have had struggles with your metabolism and you found something that really kicked it up for you. Please comment below. If you are hypothyroid, try incorporating these into your lifestyle and into your diet to try to boost your metabolism that way. And let me know your story. Let me know what you're looking for. Let me know what other topics would be helpful for you on here. I have so many ideas every day. I'm like, oh, we should talk about this. Oh, we should talk about that. And I feel kind of like a squirrel. So if you guys have something that you would love for me to hone in on, I would love to serve you in that way. And I hope you guys have a killer week. Like we announced last week, Casey and I are doing a huge push through our nutrition company. We are totally here to help serve you and help you reach your goals this week. So make sure you reach out to me if you're interested in joining us on that. Have a fabulous Wednesday. Go boost your metabolism. Go increase your activity. And before I leave here and forget, we have our mantra. And today's mantra is fantastic. I want you guys to have this on your kitchen refrigerator. I want you to have this on your bathroom wall. It is, I have the power to change my health story. I have the power to change my health story. And we all do to some extent. We all have so many health issues. We all have so many fears about our health, so many concerns, but we each have the power to change our health story, mentally or emotionally, or even how we approach it. And in the dietary things that we can change, the exercise and activity things that we can change, we have the power to change our health story. Think about that today. Send me a message. I'd love to get the conversations rolling with you guys, and have a fabulous Wednesday.